hell?
Blast! Move!
Move, go, go, go!
They're splitting! Get back!
Over here, behind the barrier. Truck's going in.
For weeks, this war was fought from the sky. Missiles, drones, precision strikes. But now, everything is changing. The United States is sending thousands of Marines toward one of the most dangerous choke points on Earth. And Marines are not sent for warnings. They are sent to take control. Just days after massive US airstrikes hit Iran's most critical military sites, the battlefield is evolving. The skies are no longer enough, because now, the focus is shifting to the sea. Marines are different. They don't just defend, they land, they capture, they secure territory. Amphibious assault ships, floating cities of war, carrying troops, helicopters, armored vehicles, all designed for one thing: entering hostile ground from the sea. And their destination? The Strait of Hormuz, a narrow strip of water that controls nearly 20% of the world's oil supply. If this choke point closes, the global economy doesn't slow down. It freezes. Oil prices have already surged as tensions rise. Tankers are under threat, missiles have been fired, and now the world is watching. It started with airstrikes. The US launched one of the most powerful bombing campaigns in the region, targeting Iran's military infrastructure. But the message wasn't just destruction, it was control. Control of the sea, control of oil, control of escalation. And Iran responded with threats, missiles, and pressure on global shipping. Breaking news: the United States is deploying 22,000 Marines toward the Middle East. Right now, not troops for training, not troops for show. Marines are sent when something is about to happen. And tonight, the world may be on the edge of a major escalation. Just moments ago, reports confirmed a massive US military movement. Warships, aircraft, and thousands of Marines are being sent toward one of the most dangerous regions on Earth, the Middle East. This isn't a routine deployment. This is scale, speed, and timing. That signals something far bigger is unfolding behind the scenes. 22,000 Marines. Let that sink in. These are not ordinary soldiers. These are rapid response forces, trained for invasion, extraction, and high-intensity combat. Alongside them, amphibious assault ships, carrier strike groups, and advanced air support. This is not preparation, this is positioning. So the question is, why now? Tensions have been rising rapidly. Recent strikes, threats in the region, and increasing instability around key strategic zones. But deploying Marines at this scale suggests something more serious: the possibility that the situation could escalate at any moment. The focus is shifting toward one critical area, the Strait of Hormuz, a narrow waterway, but one of the most important on the planet. Nearly a fifth of the world's oil passes through here. If anything happens to this route, the impact won't stay in the Middle East. It will hit the entire world. Deploying Marines sends a clear message. This is no longer just about airstrikes or warnings. Marines mean presence. Marines mean control. Marines mean boots on the ground, if needed. And once forces like this are in position, things can move very quickly. So what are they preparing for? There are several possibilities: securing critical shipping lanes, protecting Allied positions, responding to sudden attacks, or preparing for a rapid ground operation if tensions explode. At this scale, every option is on the table. Around the world, governments are watching closely, markets are reacting, military analysts are raising alarms. Because when a force this large moves, it doesn't go unnoticed, and it rarely happens without a reason. 22,000 Marines, now moving toward the region, warships closing distance, tensions rising by the hour. The question is no longer if something happens, it's when. And when it does, this deployment could be the moment that changed everything. As the Marines move closer, the first signs of change are already appearing. Increased military communication, unusual naval movements, surveillance activity intensifying across the region. These are the signals experts watch for, the quiet moments, right before something major begins. In a situation like this, it doesn't take much. One misunderstanding, one miscalculation, one wrong move, and everything changes. Because when forces are this close, there is no time to step back. If Marines are deployed on the ground, this conflict enters a completely new phase. Amphibious landings, rapid territorial control, and immediate escalation. This wouldn't be a warning anymore. It would be action. And if that happens, the consequences won't stay contained. Energy markets could spike overnight. Trade routes could collapse. Other nations could be pulled in. What starts here could ripple across the entire world. Right now, 22,000 Marines are moving into position. Warships are closing in. The region is on edge, and the world is watching, waiting for the next move. Because whatever happens next won't just shape this conflict, it could shape the future. At this point, it's no longer just a deployment, it's a countdown. Every hour, forces move closer. Every minute, tensions rise. Behind closed doors, decisions are being made, orders being prepared. Because when 22,000 Marines are in position, they don't wait forever. And then, it happens. Not a warning, not a headline, but a moment. The kind of moment that changes everything. A signal, a strike, or a decision. The kind that turns tension into action. Right now, the world stands at the edge. 22,000 Marines, ready. Warships, in position. The region, holding its breath. The next move hasn't happened yet, but when it does, it won't just be another update. It will be the moment everyone looks back on and says, that's when everything changed.